Yesterday we read about in the Parasha about the mitzvah of Shemita. Obviously there's a lot said about Shemita, the whole concept of 6 years work the field, 7th year rest, its analogies and its comparisons to the week, 6 days we work, 7th day we rest, Shabbat. But Rabbi Chaim quotes a very novel approach of the Rabbeinu Bechaye, who explains a different outlook on why we have the mitzvah of Shemita. Obviously the Peshat is to take a year off, learn, reconnect, understand the source of our parnasah, bitachon and emunah. Rabbeinu Bechaye explains something very fascinating. He explains what's the mitzvah of Shemitah. Why does the Torah command us 6 years work the land, 7th year take a rest in Eretz Yisrael? To teach and to educate the wealthy individuals who own land, who have farms, who employ others, to teach them and remind them and show them what it's like to be a poor person for 1 year. That's the Rabbeinu Bechaye's approach, and it's a fascinating idea. Rabbi Chaim, I think, always mentions a story, but I think it was Rabbi Chaim Mivolozhin, I think it was him, where he was once going to collect money for his yeshiva, and obviously everyone who knew him, he was a very easy fundraiser, because you saw him, I would rush to give my tzedakah to him, because you know I had an amazing cause. So 1 year he came to a wealthy individual's home, in the freezing cold heart of the winter, to collect money for the yeshiva. And he knocks on the door, and the homeowner, of course, my pleasure, Rabbi, come inside, sit, have a tea, I'll write you the check, no problem whatsoever. The rabbi says, no, it's okay, I want to stand outside. Okay, Rabbi, it's freezing cold, no problem. They continue conversing, he shows them how the yeshiva has grown, they're adding more abrechim, they're learning better, they're doing more chesed. And then he says, okay, Rabbi, I understand, I give every year, come back into the home, I'll sit in the warmth of our house, I'll write the check, and that's it. No, I want to stand outside 1 or 2 more minutes. And again, they're standing outside talking, and now the balabait, the homeowner, the one who's going to write the check, he's shivering, he's freezing. He cuts the rabbi off. Rabbi, I'm sorry. It's freezing cold outside. Can you please come inside? I'm not comfortable standing out here so long. Come inside, I'll bring you the check. That's it, you can go on your way. And the rabbi looks and says, that's the whole point. I know you give tzedakah, and I know you're a big Baal Chesed, but I want to educate ourselves what it's like when there's a poor person waiting outside in the cold, waiting for the check. You're going to do the mitzvah, you're going to give the tzedakah, but understand what that poor person is going through. And Rabbi Chaim highlights, this is exactly what Rabbeinu Bechaye is teaching us with the Shemitah. For the wealthy individuals, for them to take a year off and understand what it's like to be poor. Why? Because as Jews, it's not just enough to give tzedakah. It's not just enough to write a check and do chesed, but we have to feel part of this nation. You have to feel like you're noseh be'olim chavero, that they're part of something bigger. That another Jew is suffering, another is going through something difficult. Feel it. Don't just throw your money at it. Don't just show your face and smile at it. That's important. We're talking about a level above that. Feel what he's going through. Be a part of that pain. Be a part of that suffering. You can extend this to everything, to the chayalim, to those living in Israel, to 101 things. But the most important thing is it's an attitude change. Let's work on ourselves. It'll help our relationships with our spouses, with our children, and obviously most importantly, with all of Am Yisrael. Have this mentality, feel the pain of others, and Be'ezrat Hashem like that, we'll continue to grow in achdut, in unity, and we'll see many good things for all of Am Yisrael. Have a wonderful week. Shavua Tov.